Batter up, sports card fans. All right, take a deep breath. We have, for the third time, we have the cards back from HGA. Hybrid grading, if you are unaware of what's going on, I sent these out. I'll do like a little, part one up here. And then that leads you down a rabbit hole for part two. There's an update and everything like that. So, yeah. Sent the cards out. 4 cards. There was a mistake. One of them was damaged. Two of them had label issues. Another one had some ink splotch issue. So it was a mess. Then the next one I got back, they fixed it. They replaced one of them, which was awesome. And then they sent me back unsealed slabs. So they have since again made it right. And I'll have a full video. So I have 2 more orders with HGA after this order. So now you can see it. So some people were calling me out being like, hey, how do we know that you didn't scuff them up? Well, I just broke the seal that they put on there, the security seal. I took my info off of here. So this is the absolute first reaction to this. There is one over here too. And this is nice because it kind of shows you guys how they ship, which I've said before. They ship them extremely well, very well protected. Look at all that. So, all right, so let's see what happens, okay? And then here you can see I got all the padding in here, okay? So no note or anything like that. So that's kind of interesting. I thought there would be something in there just to be like, because they actually didn't. So I'll say this as a critique. As good as they've been, I didn't know this was coming back. There was no real way to track this. There's other ways that you can track online, but there was no way to track here. So these are all 3 of my cards. They all look right. They are the right grades. So let's take a look now. So they come in these little big bags. Now, I just really hope that quality checks have happened. They maybe got the white glove treatment. And let's take a look. Everything looks pretty good here. The label looks awesome. The card looks great inside. I just can't win. Really cannot win. But that's very minor. I wouldn't be super upset if I didn't have this under a microscope. That's the important thing to remember. I am so far under a microscope right now that it's if I complain anymore, they're gonna be like, yo, what do you want from us? So label looks great on this one as well. The cases, they just look phenomenal. So this one is fine. So this is kind of what you can see. This, one looks, it's just a very minor crack. So as long as it's not I can't feel it on the outside. Well, I can kind of feel it, but anyway, let's do a little test here. Nope. And they're not the bowed ones, which is nice. This one's much more sealed up than this one. It still has, you can kind of hear it a little bit. I really wonder how much pressure you'd have to put to crack that open. And finally, and again, this is the problem. These are so low-end cards. I'm sure I saw a couple posts with people like, you're really complaining about those cards. And I'm like, it's not the point. The point is that I'm testing them out. They're a new company. And so I just never noticed that on of them. That's just kind of interesting that it's all in the same spot, but it must be where they like snap off like the plastic or something. So all of the cases are good. I don't hear a ton of stuff. They're not bent. These cases are beautiful. All of the cards, none of the cards, so I'm kind of looking around the camera now. The cards look great. They don't look damaged. They look great. They really do. So that's good. It's reassuring. That's great. Okay. I think we did it, people. I think we finally did it. They look beautiful. They really do. They feel nice in your hand. They are great cases. So yeah, I'm just, again, moderately, like that as a nitpick, but still, like, you know, it's annoying that it's like kind of broken inside there. But it's not really on the outside, so that's fine. And it's just interesting that all of these ones are kind of right there. So it must be where they snap off the plastic. That's my theory. So there you have it. We finally have, I'm really digging this one. How clean it looks. It's beautiful. Centering's the only thing holding it back from a pure 9.5. What was this one? 2 9s. Corners, so there was a slight corner 9, and then this one also corners. Surface, there was a surface issue. I don't remember that. I'd have to look back at the thing to see what the surface issue was, but that's interesting. Oh, a little dot right there, is that what it is? Maybe a little dot right there. You can kind of see it, right? Maybe that's it. So, there we go. Okay, so, as an update, these 3 were the original 3, and then there was a Luis Robert as well from the complete set. And that one was damaged, so they basically refunded my second order that I had with them, which is a 9-card order. And that one is scanned. It should be coming back later this month is when it's slotted to come back. Whether or not it does, I know that they're just slightly behind, and that doesn't matter to me. Like, people need to calm down about that. PSA is like a full year behind, so let's pump the brakes. So the second time I had to send this back, they gave me 5 comps. So 5 free cards to get graded. So that one is being expedited through the process, and so that one's ahead of the one that I had sent, the 9-card order that I sent with the second order. So the third time I sent these cards in, I got 5. So that one's gonna come back soon, and from there, that was the update video that I sent out. I actually did do an audible to 2 of the cards because the 2 Brady cards were not good condition wise. So yeah, that's just it's a weird kind of bummer, but it's very minor, and I'm sure like it just takes away from it slightly, because look at how beautiful that is. It's so cool. I really like that. Like, if you look at a PSA side, I think I got a PSA over here. How about a nice Shane Bieber chrome? You know, it's nice, but that looks beautiful. This really looks nice. I really am a fan of these HGA cases. So, and so far the customer service is coming through. So there you have it. We have a complete order from HGA that I'm happy with. I'm not going to nitpick the corner. I really am not. I don't like that you can see it through, but it's fine. I'd have to go back and look at the videos and see if that's like that on all the cases, or if just something again happened to these 3 cards. Anyway, thank you very much to HGA, to the customer service. So far, the this has been great. So I appreciate it, and I look forward to the rest of the cards coming back, and hopefully they look even better than this, and then I'll be a very happy camper. So thank you so much for joining me today. Subscribe, like the video, hit the bell icon so you get updates, especially if you want updates on the HGA. You know, you want to make sure you click that bell icon, and then follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GDubsCollects, and keep the hobby alive. Keep on collecting.